Good afternoon and welcome to my channel. Today I will show you a cactus that has a very different growth pattern than most cacti. It is Melocactus curvispinus or curvispinus. Please check the spelling. I'm not sure how to pronounce it properly. I think it will be curvispinus in English. Again, a curve is a curve, so curvy, it means a spine that is curved. I'm not sure. The spines look like that. They are curved a little bit, so maybe that's why the name of the cactus. Melocactus is a cactus that has a very distinct growth pattern, as I said. It is very unusual and very different than all other cacti because it grows the body of the plant first for quite a few years, and then it stops growing completely and it develops a structure called cephalium. And from that moment on, when cephalium is formed, the cactus itself, the body of the cactus, stops growing. So this plant will be this big and not bigger. The only thing that will be growing is the cephalium. The cephalium grow where the growth center of a cactus is. The cactus grows from the center that is underneath the cephalium here, and it spreads out. So here, the growth center, the growing point, is already taken by the cephalium, and the cephalium grows layer after layer after layer every year, and here is where the flowers form, and then the flowers get pollinated, and there are seeds, and these are seed pods. Well, I'm not sure whether there are seeds inside. In some of them there are, certainly, from previous years. Okay, so this is what makes this cactus, Melocactus, really interesting. It is a cactus, so it does need to undergo a dormancy period. However, it is not as deep as the dormancy period of our cacti, of other cacti. I keep all of my cacti in the basement, and I don't water them at all. I make sure that they are very, very dry, and in my basement the temperature is quite low. However, this cactus stays in my house. It stays in a room that is not heated, but even if it's not heated, it's certainly warmer than the basement. And I water it occasionally. Not much, just a tiny little bit, maybe once a month. I don't soak it with water. I don't make it wet. I just make it moist, the root system. It stays on a saucer, not here, but when it's on my windowsill, I put it on a saucer for two reasons. One is the moisture of the pot might ruin the windowsill, and I keep all of my pots in a saucer. And two, when I water it, I water a little bit. I fill up the water, the saucer with water. The saucer is not very deep, it's quite shallow, and it's enough for the clay to absorb the water, because clay is porous, and some of the water gets into soil as well, but it's really not much. It's just moisture and not water. Anyways, I thought it would be interesting for you to see the flowers of this cactus. As you can see, they are not showy, they are small, very much like cactus-like shape, but they are quite small. Interesting, isn't it? There will be flowers throughout the season. It's not that when some cacti just bloom once and during the season and no more. This one will be blooming, and the flowers will be fading, and then there will be new flowers. the cactus can afford it because the flowers are very small. That's why. A flower for a cactus is a huge energetical investment, and the cacti that have huge flowers, and some of them do, bloom only once. Okay, because flowers require a lot of water to, maybe not to waste, but to invest. And if the flowers are big and the cactus is from a very, very dry desert, it can happen only once a year. Okay, and this one requires more water, a little bit more water than a regular dry desert cactus, and it has small flowers, so it can afford to make them bloom, to make them to produce them more often. The other thing is that because this cactus has a very limited growth, and it grows only as much as it grew before producing the cephalium. In this case, I don't remember when I got it. I think I got it in one of the first years, maybe first year of the pandemic, maybe 2020, 2021 at the most. So it is 5 years or 6 years at my place. When I got it, it was already a 2 years old seedling, maybe 3 years old. So it is not a very old cactus. However, because it doesn't grow, because it is its growth is limited by the cephalium, it is also not a very long not a cactus that lives for a long time. There are cacti that can live forever, technically. This cactus probably will die at one point. I'm not sure when. I will see. Hopefully I will hopefully I will be the one that will outgrow the cactus and not vice versa. We'll see. Anyways, this is it, Melocactus curvispinus or curvispinus. I hope you like it. I hope you like it. I like it a lot because I like weird plants. And this cactus, not only is it a cactus, which in Canada is a weirdo, by definition, it's something that grows somewhere else, although there are 3 species of native Canadian cacti. But among cacti, because of the cephalium, it is not an ordinary cactus. Thank you very much for watching my video. Have an amazing afternoon.